back to Return of the Obra Dinn, everyone. So, really interesting start to the game last time. We kind of identified some of like the important figures on board the ship and how they died, which was at the end of their voyage. You guys gave me some great tips in the comments. Just kind of quality of life things about we don't really have to interact with objects in the world. It's going to be pretty much purely deductive, I think, in terms of, you know, finding things in the memories with the pocket watch, and you know, deducing the identities and how everyone died and the sequence of events and stuff. Which is good because it kind of means I can just kind of relax. I don't have to worry about kind of physical puzzles, I guess. So yeah, I am gonna read some more stuff in the journal. I think the origin or nationalities or whatever are going to be quite important, just in terms of the voices. You know, similar. You know, when I heard William Hosker, you know, because he was Scottish, I was like, all right, that narrows him down a bit. So one of you told me as well that Formosa was actually what Taiwan used to be called here in the early 19th century, which was interesting. I did not know that. So we'll still call them Formosan rather than Taiwanese, but that was really interesting to learn. But in terms of we should probably keep an eye on the more kind of bespoke, but not bespoke, the more isolated nationalities in here, ones that there are, you know, far fewer of. So maybe if we make a mental note, I'm not going to write all these down, of the ones that there are like a single nationality of, as opposed to like, you know, like England. Oh, was there only one Irishman? No, 2, 3. So only 3 Irishmen, interestingly enough. I don't know if the guy with the tattoos, did we hear him talk at all? I can't remember. But anyway, we're going to obviously do a fair bit of backtracking at some point. So, but yeah, we've got Sierra Leone, Denmark, they're singular, New Guinea, New Guinea, Persia, Sierra Leone, Denmark, New Guinea, Persia. They're the unique ones. I don't think there's any other Italians, and then 1 Austrian. Okay, there's only 2 Americans, 1 Pole. Interesting. Okay, so that should, if things are mentioned or if there are distinct accents, maybe that'll be dependent on my knowledge of certain accents. Sierra Leone, that's West Africa, right? I'm not sure. Is it what would be the language? I don't know. The question is what language would they speak in this time period, right? Because I think that there was some colonialization. Well, there was a lot of colonialization in West Africa, but so that generally you have to try and think whether they'd be speaking French or English if they were speaking a colonial language, right? Denmark, I feel like, will be a distinct accent to look out for. And New Guinea. Is New Guinea Africa? I'm fairly sure New Guinea is Africa. Persian accent, so that's from the Middle East. So yeah, Persia would have been was quite a large place, though. I'm not sure how large it was at this point in time, though. As you know, the territories kind of split off into their own areas. Oh, Sweden as well. Okay, that might I might mix that up with Norway, with Denmark. I know Denmark and Sweden. Oh, they do share a border, actually, don't they? They are very close. There's that land bridge that goes between them. Okay, so, But Swedish is quite distinct, so maybe we'll hear that in one of the memories. Polish, I feel like will be quite distinct. Oh no, but there are Russians as well. In terms of my ear, I probably won't be able to distinguish between them. And then the Americans will stand out. And there's only 2 of them, so that would help us narrow that down. And they're both carpenters, which is quite distinct. Okay, that's enough of that. So one of you also suggested maybe I keep an eye on the glossary, because obviously I'm not familiar with all of this stuff. So maybe when we're in a certain area of the ship, yeah, they're not too, yeah, they're pretty short. So I'll tell you what, actually, we'll move on somewhere else for the time being, and then I will make an effort to read all of them somewhere towards the end of the episode. Right, that took ages. Let me reorient myself a little bit here. We can open all these, why not? See if there are any bodies in here. I don't know if you guys experimented with playing the game in the other colour variants, because the game obviously has these different styles. I don't know how different you think they make the game look. Wait, is it supposed to be in LCD? Have I had it in a goofy setting this whole time? That's cleaner, isn't it? That's more black and white. Let me know, guys. I can't remember which the actual default one is. Yeah, because I'm not using a bloody Macintosh, am I? Matt, you absolute prat. Right. Okay. Sorry. Just a bit of casual self-loathing there. It's standard. I'm English. What do you expect from me? Oh, hang on. We got blood here, and a knife. Oh, and there are flies. Oh no, there's not flies. Right. Hello there. You got knifed, it seems. So this might be from a completely different time period if they weren't dealing with the monster.
Oh no! You're cut!
Don't leave me.
Bear up, son. I'll stay with you.
Tell Pete's mother I tried my best.
Aye.
To pull him back, to save him.
You tell her yourself. Brennan! Bring the surgeon's kit!
Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit. What has happened? Is this all the monster again? Let's just see if the cannons are like in disarray. I don't think so. Maybe they are. Right, we've got another Scotsman here. Right, that's the first mate. That's that fella over there. Recognize you. Yeah. That's the guy who was still alive at the end, the last one to die before the captain. Is that his brother? No. Oh, right. Okay. This is from a different part, I think. The escape. Okay, so this is after they encountered the monster in the midshipman cabin. Okay, let's refresh ourselves here. So this is the first mate here. His name's just escaped me, the Scotsman. Don't leave me. Bear up, son. I'll stay with you. Now, I don't think that this is necessarily his son. That's just, you know, what you say to someone. Bear up, mate. Bear up, lad, kind of thing, right? Tell Pete's mother I tried my best to pull him back. To save him. Tell her yourself, Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit. Pete's mother. So... Three others were present. We've got William Hoskett here, the guy who got killed by Captain WITTEREL. I feel like he looks similar to the bloke stood next to him, like he stood with his brother, maybe. Might sound daft, because I guess a lot of people will look similar here. Unknown soul. He was knifed by an unknown attacker. Okay, we need to locate someone else. Probably one of these two. Now, we can backtrack to all of these things as we go through. Where are you leading me? To this fellow. Alright, to the next one. Uh-oh. Alright, just revealing that body to us, yeah. Yeah, I just feel like these two guys look like brothers. In all the dots. Maybe he means Brennan. Was it Brennan? Is the guy who blew up. God, I've got so many people to identify, man. Alright. Let's see what happened to this guy. Brennan, bring the surgeon's tools.
What's all this, you damn fool?
Okay, there's the first mate again. Is that the guy who was just stabbed? Yeah. That chap with the hat. What's he done to him? Is that a gun? So he's been shot. This guy got clubbed by this guy. I'm gonna guess that he's Brennan. Did he say Brennan? I'll backtrack to that other memory. Right. he got clubbed on the back of the head. I believe. I'm going to rewatch one of the other memories again shortly. I imagine we're going to see why he shot the older chap, or the guy with the beard. That should come, like, straight back to us, right? Yeah. Alright, now, I feel like I'm gonna make a little bit of an educated guess here. No, it should be after that, right? Yeah. So, tell yourself, Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit. So, I feel like he was talking to... because when we ID'd him, it was... Was it him? Yeah, it was him. Brennan. Where's Brennan? Is it a surname or a forename? First name even. Given that he's shooting a gun there, I don't think he's like an officer. Brennan. Henry Brennan, a seaman. English. He was English when he spoke then. Henry Brennan, I think, is him. So is that wrong? I guess if that was right, is that fixed now? No, I can pick someone else. Because the other guy... Where is he? It was a bald chap, right? Him. Who was the other guy who died, actually, wasn't it? Sorry. Oh, the escape. That's not what I want. Yeah, William Hosker. I think that's Henry Brennan. So will this... Okay, maybe I'm wrong then. I'll leave it there anyway. Two others present. Oh, it is him. Okay. Okay, I don't know if it will like get an immediate confirmation. All right.
You know, Captain Cannon.
Russian.
Have a plan?
Yes. Take ship and sail east. Trade wretched fish and shells for gold. Hey, who's there?
Mutiny! Mutiny!
Fresh bastard.
No!
Oh, right, he was listening in to their conversation. So I feel like the person who was shouting mutiny. Yeah, it's the guy who got stabbed, I think. Now, a Russian isn't going to be someone who's oh, maybe. I don't. That's not a Russian hat, is it? But you know, because it's a British ship, isn't it? So a Russian's not going to be like a first mate or something like that. There's more blood going back here. Yeah. So he had his head blown off. Oh, never mind. He was shot with a gun. Yeah. He was. We don't know the name of the guy who shot him just yet. And this X means the person talking is dead. Okay. So the Russian was saying enough. Right, is dead in the scene. Enough, captain can't be trusted. You have a plan? Yes, we take ship and sail east. Trade wretched fish. So the Russian is the guy who got shot. The guy who shouted mutiny is the guy who got stabbed. And then the guy who shot him is the one who gets clubbed by Brennan, or who we're presuming to be Brennan. Yeah, he got clubbed by Brennan. He got stabbed by someone, probably the mutiny guy. No, sorry. I don't know actually. I need to hear the voices again, I think. And then there's even more blood coming from here. Oh, but I can't go there. Can I? Or do we go upstairs? Yeah, we do. Throwing someone overboard. Huh. They were throwing a corpse overboard, it looks like. Interesting. I'm just going to quickly have a quick look at how many Russians there were. I think there were like 3, right? That might not have been Russian. That might have been the Polish guy. Not that Polish and Russian sound similar as languages, but when those accents speak English, then you know it can be easy enough for a layman listener like me to get them mixed up. So there were 3 Russians. One was a topman and there were 2 seamen. Or it could have been the Pole. Olus waiter. The gunner's mate. Okay. Oh, there were 2 Austrians. Okay. No Germans or anything though, so I feel like Austrian will sound fairly distinct in and amongst all that. Alright. Let's go. I feel like we just need to get a bunch of stuff going.
Let them go.
Oh! Got the other female here. Who are you? Guy in a scarf. You took one right through the chest. Who are you? Right, that's on the top part of the drawing. I imagine we're going to find this guy next. Alright. That's the first mate. That's the captain. He's clearly being shot by the lady. "11 others were present." He was shot with a gun. So it wasn't him saying this, obviously. It was someone saying, "Let them leave, let them go." Maybe it was the captain saying that, because he was pointing a gun at him as well. That makes sense. 11 other people present. Oh, there were two. There was another woman there. Okay, we need to have a closer look. Hold on. Hold your horses. She must be on the boat. So there's Brennan, or who I think's Brennan. There must be a few others on that boat, because at the minute we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it's saying that there were 11 people here. God, this guy's everywhere. He's like Spider-Man. So we got some. These are like the major players, it seems. Ah. So you stabbed him. Before you got your brains blown out. Huh. Where's this? Where's the woman then? The second woman. She should be around somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A mystery woman's. Aha! That's not her. They lied to me. Okay, maybe she's not in here. Well, maybe she is, because she's alive. Maybe this guy doesn't count. Sorry, buddy. You don't count, apparently. Alright, let's see where this goes. Right, this guy probably. Right, a lot of people died in a short space of time here. Mutiny and all that. Okay, piecing it together. The sequence of events, not who did anything.
Last one. Move quick.
You'll not take the last one!
That sounded like the Russian, right? he got stabbed with a sword. We've got major players involved here. El Capitan here, First Mate Brennan, the agile old man. There she is, the other woman. Yeah, so these people were trying to leave. We got 4 of them trying to leave. Okay, maybe they're a family then? Maybe they were passengers, maybe they're not part of the crew. Maybe we can determine them with their last names. Alright, he was stabbed. Killed with a sword. Last one moved quick. Oh, he sounded Russian, but I need to listen to it again. Wow, all these connected things, man. I think I maybe need to stop moving forward too quickly here. But it feels like we should maybe just get the whole story of the escape first, right? Who's next? We going down? Yep. I wondered when we were going to get to this one. Who are the... Alright, first things first. Okay, so if we look at the picture... So this woman's dancing with Abigail. This woman's dancing with this chap with the old Yorkshire pudding haircut. Okay, so if we find, I think there were only 2 other women on board, yeah, and they were both passengers. Emily Jackson and Miss Jane Bird. No other women. Right? Except for maybe the people from Formosa, the royalty. Are they royalty? I don't know. I can't remember what it said on the picture. Right. So they're the only women involved, and the fact that this says Miss, I think that we can assume that the older woman is the one who shot that guy, and that's Emily Jackson, because the younger one, that's clearly the younger one, and that's the older one, right? So that's Emily. This is a deduction rating. A higher rating means that it will be more difficult to deduce this person's identity. Focus on the easily deduced identities first and leave the more difficult ones for later. Don't tell me what to do. That's Emily. That's Emily. And that's Miss Jane. I feel like those are reasonable assumptions, right? We've only got one other female, and she's from Formosa. So, you know, we're in a period of time where the large majority of societies were homogenous, right? So there's not going to be someone of different ethnicity with a name from a different ethnicity, right? We're not going to have someone from Formosa called Emily. I think that's a fair assumption. Oh, wait. Who's this lady here? Crap. Hmm. No, that can't be a woman. Because they're not on the crew manifest. Nicholas Lewis Leonard. And there's no way in this period of time there'd be a female working on the ship, right? Right? Unless maybe, yeah. And if it was someone who was captive, then they're not going to be in the picture drawing and dancing about, are they? So, right, I think that those are reasonable assumptions. We can change that stuff, can't we? So, dude, I know where you're going. Just all right there, buddy. Just talking to a skeleton. Don't mind me.
Put me down. Let go.
Easy now. You're in a bad way.
It's the squid. Where is my Frenchman?
The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart.
The beast is dead. How? How did you kill it?
We didn't. It left with the storm. Captain came up from the hold. Said he chased it off. You should rest.
A curse like that does not live for nothing.
This is one of the Austrians, right? Where is my Frenchman? He had an assistant who was a Frenchman, right? You and you. Right. Okay, we can ID this guy. Where's the Frenchie? The bosun's mate. So this is definitely Alfred Clestill. There's no other way, no other reason why I'd say my Frenchman, right? And bosun's mate means like his assistant, right? Let's just double check for other Frenchmen. Oh, right, that's what you guys suggested. We can put unknown role. Right. I will do that then. Now that I've remembered. You guys suggested that. I'm looking for Frenchmen. No, right, so I think I'm fairly certain that that's Alfred Clestill. I don't know what a bosun is, we'll have to look that up. Right, after this I'll have a read through the ship's roles after this one, I think. There's the Scotsman. Yeah. I'll remember his name eventually. Where are you coming from? Right, these are the people who are trying to escape, I think. So maybe we'll get access to that. That's the captain, yeah? Okay, we learned a bit there. That's definitely the Austrian, though. Oh, I'm enjoying this, man. Yeah, definitely Alfred Clestill, but we don't know how he died. Yeah, he was holding his neck, it looked like. Where's my Frenchman? Yeah. He had like a mild accent, didn't he? Like a Germanish sounding accent, which is Austrian, I suppose. Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, we've not got another body to directly find, which is nice, which means we can maybe take a minute to focus on other stuff. Anyone else in there with you, mate? We can open that door now as well. Can't go past the captain. There's our way out. He was on the boat, alright? The guy with the scarf. Right, so that should be most of the escape chapter, right? Disappearances. Oh. 4 wayward souls disappeared during the events of this chapter. Their fates are catalogued here. Okay. So... maybe she is alive, yeah. Let's leave it as unknown for the time being. It might be safe to assume that this is Emily Jackson. One of these is Emily Jackson's husband. Okay. Right, let's spend some time... oh, hang on. Let's have a look in here first. Someone's hanging by their foot outside. Okay. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Right, so first thing, I just want to look for a Mr. Jackson. Have we got a Jackson anywhere? We've got an Emily Jackson. Would she be traveling without a fella? Looks like it. No Mr. Jackson here. Maybe she's just traveling with a friend. I just feel like she's written, this other one's written as Miss Jane Bird because she's younger, right? Maybe she's like 17 or something. I'm not sure. There's no Jackson though, right? Well, that's annoying. I really thought that was going to get us there. Yeah, William, I need to remember that. Don't know how Alfred died. I don't think we're going to get as an obvious clue as like the Hoscut Witterel thing. Again. Okay. Okay, but that's definitely a chapter we're going to have to revisit. So let's head to the glossary and just read. I'm going to read through all these, even the obvious ones, just so I can get an idea of what some of the jobs are, because I'm not exactly familiar with nautical terminology. Okay, the captain, head officer in command of the ship, responsible for directing the other officers and ensuring the success and safety of the ship's voyage. Yeah, what I was saying to you in the comments, like, the text is way more readable on a smaller screen, which makes me think that this is not running in 1440p, that it's more probably running in 1080, which is what is probably screwing up the appearance of it. So maybe you guys can tell me how readable this is for you, if you are, depending on what resolution you're watching it at. I can check. I'll check that myself, obviously, because I have 2 monitors. But if you're watching it at 1080, let me know, or 720, let me know, or 1440, let me know. If this looks off, it might just be that it's stretched. I don't know. Okay. Just hang on. Let's just check. Output sharp. See, I can't change the res, can I? So. See is that better? That's like proper blurry now, isn't it? With the sharpness turned off. Maybe that's just the sharpness filter making it look a little bit, making the text look a bit off, perhaps. I'm not sure. Anyway. Alright, a mate. Officer or tradesman that supports and assists their superior. General mates help to run the ship and serve at the captain's request. Tradesman mates serve their supervisor, right? So we were right about the French. A boatswain. Boatswain. Alternative title is a boatswain or boatswain. Foreman in charge of general crew operations and the equipment required to sail the ship. Okay, so like a... Kind of like an engineer, I guess, then, if he's in charge of maintaining the equipment. He's not going to be like a manager of people too much in terms of general crew operations if he's not... Yeah, maybe if he's not English, maybe, I'm not sure. Gunner, military officer in charge of weapons and military procedures on the ship. Okay, purser. Administrative official accounts for all cargo value and trade transactions. Manages a small items store for the crew. Surgeons. The ship's doctor in charge of crew health, capable of general care and medical procedures as required. Carpenters. Tradesmen responsible for maintaining the integrity of the ship's wooden structures. Helmsman. Rated seaman in control of the ship's wheel and general moment-to-moment navigation. Steward. Servant to an officer or higher-rated crew member, performing general duties for the comfort of their employer. Okay, steward. Okay. Midshipman. An officer in training. Assists various officers and tradesmen in order to learn ship operations, usually of privileged status. Okay. Officer in training. Okay, privileged status. Okay. A topman. Higher rated seaman specializing in work above the deck in the sails and the rigging. Okay, so I think that would suggest that the guy who dies in the end, the bald guy who's sneaking over, I think he would be a topman, right? Because he's climbing all over the place as if he'd be... And that's like a skill you'd need to climb up like up to the mainsail and fix the rigging and stuff. You know, you need to be able to climb and be agile even if he's a bit older. So I think we can say that he's a top man. He's a top man. He's a top bloke. He's a topman. A seaman, low-level crew member responsible for general manual labour on and below deck. Rigging. The network of ropes and chains supporting the masts and used for working the sails. The main deck. The top deck of the ship exposed to the weather. The gun deck. The deck carrying the ship's guns and lined with portals for their firing. The orlop deck. Mid-deck above the lowest deck containing storage cabins, animal pens and the ship's steering tiller. Okay, so let's have a look at the crew manifest. Right, so I'm looking for a topman. There's a lot of the bastards. Right, that doesn't really help us. Oh yeah, it might do. Because of the nationalities. Did we hear that guy speak at all? Because there's... In terms of topmen, we've got a Persian, a Scotsman, 4 Chinamen. Only 1 Englishman. No, sorry, 2 Englishmen. Someone from New Guinea and 1 Russian. That's useful, right? Do we hear him talk at any point? If he was Scottish, that would be really bloody useful, right? Okay, with that... Oh, we can go below now. With that information in mind, I've not forgotten about the guy hanging out the window. I'm just gonna go over... So this here is the topman, right? Gonna go over this again to see... Yeah. About 3 or 4, I know. Go. No words were spoken. Bollocks. But it's definitely a Topman. He's even like holding onto the sails and stuff at the back there, so. Okay, we didn't hear him speak, frustratingly. And we don't hear him speak in any of the other memories because he's sneaking about out here, right? But I feel like it's a reasonable assumption to say he's one of three. I think he would, if he's in cahoots with William and Brennan here. I think it'd be fair to reasonable to assume that that he's probably English or Scottish. So that whittles it down to 3 people for his identity. That whittles it down to could be Timothy, Nicholas, or Lewis, right? Could be. I suppose it could be the Russian, but I feel like Omid would look quite distinct here, as would the 3 Chinese guys. Okay, interesting. We'll keep that in mind. Right, let's. Now, obviously, I'll need to go. Oh, that's what I wanted to look at as well. So there's the guy with the tattoos, right? So they're like tribal tattoos. Now, I don't want to say that means that he might be Irish, because all kinds of sailors and stuff have tattoos, but I don't know. I don't know. But that would probably mean he's a seaman, right? And there's only one Irish seaman here, which is Patrick O'Hagan. There's one other Irishman who's the butcher. It's not going to be him, I don't feel. It could be. It's reminded me of what's his name from God of War, right? You know, the Stranger. I'll call him the Stranger before I spoil it for everybody. He's in the opening hour of the game. I'm not spoiling anything. The Stranger with those tattoos. And just because he's got ginger hair, that's such a bizarre train of thought. But that's probably why I'm making that some kind of weird connection there. Right, let's go and find the guy who was hanging by his foot. Where the bloody hell have I gone? Right, he was... yeah, this door over here. There's probably a few of these we can go in, right? Nothing in that one. I think we looked in this one. Now in here. Alright, right. Alright, chap. This might be the thing from the picture.
Go back quick!
Here.
Captain!
Slack the lifts and lower the boats! The whole crew will be on us!
Give it up!
So we heard a Chinese woman there. No, it's not going to be Chinese. This the Formosan, the woman from Formosa. That was a Scotsman, right? Who got shot. We've got you. You're not who I want to look at. I want to look at the woman. No. Yes. So what were they trying to do? And it's him who's hanging by his foot with a knife. He was shot in the chest by this guy. Okay. So what were they trying to do to the woman from Formosa? Murder. Okay, this was earlier on then. As we were going past the Canary Islands. 11 others were present. No. Shot through the chest with a gun. Hang on. This dude's been shot in the knee. Captain Mustache here. Who are you? You're a new one. He doesn't look like someone who works on the ship, right? That's the Frenchman. He stood next to... Is he? I think he... Yeah. That very well could be the Frenchman. Who have we got over here? He looks sad. Maybe this happened at night. We've got lanterns out. Were they trying to kidnap her? Rape her or something horrible? We got the dude over there. Who are you? Oh, I missed these guys. We can re-examine. Oh, were you hanged? This might be another Formosan then if they were doing this. Yep, lead the way, friend. Whoa, 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 where are you going? Oh right, before that I said earlier that I wanted to... Right, so we did this unknown soul, but we can... No. No, I just want to put unknown Topman. I think that's fair, right? I think he might be a gunman. Or would he just be a seaman? Oh, the gunner there's like one of them. It could be Austrian, right? I don't think so. Okay, we're on the hour mark. Yeah, that was from the beast's attack. Alright.
Hok Seng Lao, you have been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
Quiet.
As captain of this ship, and by the authority of the East India Company, and thus the Crown of England, I sentence you to death by firing line. Mr. Wolf, when you are ready.
Right, sir. Ready, men. Aim. Fire!
Mr. Wolf. Right, Mr. Wolf here. wolf. Is he the gunner? Yeah. He sounded Scottish then, right? Is there another gunner? Another wolf. Yep. So he apparently murdered... Was he Portuguese? I don't know who the guy was. Now he could be the gunner's mate, actually. Couldn't he? Everyone's here. There's William. Yeah, there's the captain. That's a Topman, I think. Oh. Alright, alright. I can't quite remember his name. Hang on. Hoxen Lao. You've been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasqua. Now, this could be a red herring because I think he's the guard of the main guy. He could have just admitted to it to protect his master. Yeah. She then the Formosan woman said no, he's done nothing wrong. Then someone else said Miss Lim, it's too late. Hoxen Lao. Hoxen Lao. Is there a firing squad option? Executed, right? No? I'm sure there was a firing squad option. Wasn't there? Knifed, killed, illness, froze, fell, exploded, expired, electrocuted, eaten, crushed, clubbed, clawed, burned. No, I guess not. Well, he's shot by a bunch of them. Come on, dude. I'm sure there was an executed option, man. Am I making that up? I'm sure there was. Knifed, killed, illness, froze, fell, exploded, expired. Was there like a hung? Drowned, decapitated, crushed, clawed, burnt, axed alive. So if he's been killed by multiple people, what do we do? Right? By a foreign enemy. I guess that's fair. Okay, now I think it's fair to assume that these two, leave me alone, are Topman. Right? I mean, they're sat on the bloody sail. Right? Yeah, Hoxen Lao. Shot by a foreign enemy. What's in there? Now, I'm going to assume that people who are like hanging off stuff are like a Topman. Now, I can't tell anyone that because there are 4 of the Topmen are Chinese, right? And I can't, from the drawing, like it's difficult, man. Like all the bald guys look the same now. We all look the same, regardless of ethnicity. Like we all look the same. Because that guy, you could say that guy from the drawing could maybe be Chinese, right? Bald Chinese guy. I don't know. All right. So okay, so that's what's his name? Brennan. Not sure. You'd assume that one of these guys is the gunner's mate, right? Okay, so we know who you are. You're... I could have done this. Oh, I can't tell the difference between the names. I mean, you'd assume that it's the one without the hyphen. If she's, if that's the difference between men and women. Bang, Bunlan, Hoxeng. I think that's a reasonable assumption. Chotan. Oh wait, didn't he say Miss Lim? Sorry. No, that's Miss Lim. And Nunzio, we'll come back to him. He's the important guy. Who are you? And that's the other Formosan guard. So I guess we're going to find Nunzio's body. Oh, that's him there. Of course. Nunzio. Alright, alright. Come on then. Alright. Nunzio. What happened to you, my friend? So that would be my presumption, would be that the guy who they hung or shot for it, because he's the guard of a more important Formosan. Maybe his master is the one who actually did it, or maybe it was Miss Lim who did it in defense, in self-defense. Maybe this is the guy who tried to abduct her. Perhaps.
Hello? Who is there? Who is that? Is someone hurt? Senora Nichols, is that you? What are you doing down here?
Oh, hello, yes. All fine here. Just, sorting some things. Watch your step. Here, let me help you.
What the hell? Sir Nichols? So that he was distinctly Italian. Sir Nichols. The second mate. This guy was the Italian guy. Yeah, Nunzio. He's killed several people. Oh, he was after the treasure, which is probably what's caused the curse on this thing, right? Oh, and he injured the guy, yeah, clubbed him. Trying to steal this artifact that they were transporting. The rogue. But surely she must have... Maybe did she see what happened? Huh. Okay. How many people did it say? Or two others who were alive present, right? Oh, I didn't see how he got him. Did he stab him? Sorry, I didn't quite see what happened. I'll have to re-examine that. Well, what are you doing, man? Have you stabbed him? I need to listen to that again. Let me out of here. All right, we'll start that one over again. A calling. Well, let's go back in on the Nunzio one. Just if we can hear how he dies. I just can't quite remember. I didn't twig it.
Hello?
Yeah.
Who is there?
Yeah.
Who is that? Is someone hurt? Signore Nichols, is that you? What are you doing down here?
Oh, hello, yes. All fine here. Just, sorting some things.
Oh, what's your step? Here, let me help you.
I don't understand. He must have stabbed him. Knifed him even. Oh, wait. Guilty of the murder. Oh, did he say how he murdered him? I think he was knifed. By Nichols. Yes! Well done. 3 more fates. Correct. Christian Wolf was blasted by an explosion. Yeah, Pasquale was killed by Edward Nichols. Oh, I got it right! It was Brennan. So we've got 6. Nailed it. Who was the 6th one we got? I know I ID'd Brennan and the guy who died. So I didn't get that right. How do I say who killed him? I don't understand because he was shot by a firing squad. Do we only get these in threes? Yeah, because can I just put Christian Wolf? No, because he wasn't. Oh, that's really frustrating. So, the other one I got, was it him? Yeah, we got Henry. Who the bollocks was the other one? We don't know how Nichols died. Yeah, there's Nunzio. Is there a way for me to see who I've got? Yeah, that should be right. Yeah, there we go. Oh, Christian Wolf. So when it does this, you guys, you might have to tell me here. So when it does that 3 checked off thing, is it like is it just confirmation of my final guesses that I cannot change? Or when it does that, is it confirmation that I got them right? Because like that's a little worrying if it's like just putting in like a final guess. I guess if it was a final guess, then we'd have one for Hokseng. Right? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I have seen an execution or something. No, that's not what happened. Yeah, see, I'll keep it on shot, but that's wrong, obviously. So, all right. Okay, so we have an idea of dastardly Nichols over here, what his plan was. And we can go lower below deck now, right? So, okay, that's excellent. We got another 3. I'm happy about that. We'll have to do some backtracking, but yeah. How long we got? I got another 10 minutes. Right, so we can go further below now. And I imagine that'll be where Nichols killed him. This is the midship bit, right? We got a bloodstain here. Imagine someone will appear here at some point. I might have missed someone up top, obviously, so there's that. Oh, we can see how an animal died. Really? Interesting. Let's just have a look around first. Let's have a goose. Where all the weapons are held? All the swords, rifles. That's where the carpenters were. Okay, good to know. Someone might have died back here at some point. Alright, let's investigate this poor animal.
Take him to the carpet. Get him wrapped and see the last rites.
Last rites. Oh, for the animal.
Hit her here. One swing. Get through the skull in stone or brain. I'll cut her throat when you've done it.
Here?
Yeah. Come on before she kicks up.
That's the Irish butcher.
You all right there, sir?
Never been on a farm, Chuck?
Mind your shoes now.
Charlie. Who's throwing up? Alright, we got Charlie here. Oh, is that the Frenchman? Let's just see if there's another Charlie first. I guess if he was the bosun's mate, then he might be a little... a little bit, you know, not from the... a bit of a city boy. Let's put it that way. No other Charlies? There might not be any... there might not be any duplicate names. Alright, there's Charles Minor, sorry. Might be Charles Mine, because he's French. We've got Charles there. And then the guy who did the cutting, it's difficult to tell, right? One of these guys is the butcher. Yeah, that's him. He's got a bloody apron on. Irish. The butcher, there's Emil O'Farrell. The butcher. He's got an apron on. I mean, couldn't be any more obvious. Right, this is one of the guys who tries to escape with his little cravat on. Who are you? I feel like these two are brothers, to be honest. Yeah, while we're here, let's check the surnames. Yeah, because they've both got little necktie. Oh crap! They've both got neckties on. Right, so let's just have a little look down here for some brothers. They were English, weren't they? So don't need to check you. Milroy. They won't be Topman. Oh, they could be Topman. Peters. Two Peters. Yeah, Nathan Peters and Samuel Peters. Okay, so one's a seaman, the other's a seaman. Okay. You're a seaman. And where's your friend? Yep. I don't know, I can't say which brother is which just yet. But they're the brothers. And they're two who try to escape, right? Alright. Got a few others back here. Is this maybe early on in the voyage? Yeah, a bit of cold, so maybe it was winter. As they were going past Portugal. Ten others were present, right? I missed quite a lot there. Are there any other names? Take him to the carpenters, get him wrapped and see to the last rites. Hit her ear, one swing, go through the skull, stun her brain, look at the throat when you've done it. Here? Yeah, come on. Before she kicks up. You're right there, sir. Living on a farm, Charlie. Mind your shoes now. Okay, so we know that that's the Peters brothers are there, but can't really say which one's which, right? Hey, you got a monkey. Awesome. Uh-oh. Someone who's already dead, maybe? Yeah, they're both, Formosans. Bosons. Right, they're dragging a body out. Who's dragging a body out? Not seen you before. Or you. New guys. Okay, I imagine it's this guy. They were dragging him out, so his body might not still be on the stairs. Yeah, it is. Alright guys, what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to leave the episode there because we're pretty much bang on 90 minutes now, more or less. So yeah, interesting discoveries. We know that the Formosans were transporting a relic or an artifact or something valuable anyway, that Nichols, one of the leading officers, tried to pinch. And he got into a confrontation with the Formosan guards, who got blackmailed. Not blackmailed, who got framed for then killing the Italian, which was killed by Nichols. So yeah, we've got all that controversy. What this is kind of reminding me of, I don't know if you guys have read or watched Cloud Atlas just a little bit, just because we're kind of going through this backwards currently. Just reminding me a little bit of that. Not in many other ways, but there is an element of that that's set in like the 17th, 18th century on board a boat. One of the stories is, at least, which is interesting. So yeah, we'll leave it there. Interesting. I'm happy with the progress we've made, but I imagine we'll hit some sort of wall at some point. But yeah, some good progress. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. Please leave me a like on the video if you did, and just remember, everyone, never trust an on-crate. I'll see you next time.